Alright guys, welcome back, and today's video guys is gonna be, it's gonna be a little different from usual. Today's video, it's gonna be a little negative. I'm gonna be honest with y'all guys. It's gonna be a little bit negative, but don't worry guys, I'm not gonna be yelling or, oh you suck Treyarch, fuck you Treyarch, da, da, da. Yeah, it's not gonna be nothing like that. I'm gonna try and keep it as professional as I possibly can, but just sometimes on certain subjects of Call of Duty, I tend to, crank the volume a little too high and I start going on a big old rant. Y'all guys that been subscribed to me for a while, y'all already know when I was ranting about Advanced Warfare, I went on a complete rant, like I was yelling and stuff like that. But I'm going to try and keep it as professional as possible. I'm going to try as hard as I can to. But before we get into that, today's game, I'm actually running the Hive ability, probably one of my favorite Hives. I know I say that a lot, well, this is one of my favorite, this is one of my favorite, this is one of my favorite, but I have a lot of favorites, guys. So yeah, this is one of my favorite specials to run is the Hive. A lot of people are saying it's a little OP, but to be honest, I think it's quite balanced. Now, the first rant of the day, guys, is, these streaks. Now, let's get into these streaks real quick. Okay, right now, I'm running the Cerberus, the Rolling Thunder, and the Wraith. Now, the Cerberus is okay. Like, you can get more kills when you control it. The same thing with the Talon. I mean, the Talon kind of sucks unless you control it manually, but when you control it manually, it's actually a beast. Now, one of my biggest complaints about these score streaks are they're extremely hard to get. Well, I mean, not extremely, but they're pretty tough to get, especially a TDM player like myself. I mostly play TDM or kill confirmed. And it's really tough to get streaks. So my first rant of the day is to either make these streaks a little bit more easier to get, like drop them 100 points, like a kill, something like that. Ooh, and pick up the quad feed, son. Nice. But yeah, like lower the score a little bit to get the streaks, or make the TDM at least to 125 or 100 at least, or make the score 125. Something to make TDM players a little bit more happier getting streaks. And I know Vandahar has already been done saying that he doesn't like team deathmatch players. I still can't believe he actually went out and said that we're filthy casuals and stuff like that. But Vaughn, you have to understand, team deathmatch is your highest played game mode. I mean, you should be making them happy, not all these MLG wannabes or MLG players. I mean, I'm not hating on MLG. Good luck for them. I would love to do that. I mean, get paid to play something I love. But I'm not hating on MLG. But the thing is, only like 2 or 3% of the COD community is MLG. I mean, I already done looked through the playlist. Like, I looked at the Hardpoint playlist. I mean, there's only like 1% of people playing that. I mean, Capture the Flag, 1%. I think the one with the robot, I'm not sure what it's called, I forgot. I'm pretty sure there's only like 0.5% in that lobby. And then I go to Team Deathmatch, and there's like 40% in this lobby. Then I go to Kill Confirm, like 20% in this lobby. Like, Vaughn, your most played game modes are Team Deathmatch, Kill Confirmed, and possibly Domination coming into a close third. You should be making the casuals happy and not just the 2 or 3% who's pure MLG and stuff like that. Now, going back to these score streaks, the Rolling Thunder, it needs to come in faster and it needs to do a hell of a lot more damage, or even more like a splash damage. Like, I've noticed that the Rolling Thunder is really weak, and it's a pretty tough score streak to come by, especially in Team Deathmatch, which I mostly play. And every time I get the Rolling Thunder, I'm not even that excited to get it. Like, I was just running it just to test it out and stuff like that. But I hardly get any kills with it. Like, I'm not excited like how I get the Wraps or the Wraith, because the Wraith and the Wraps, man, those things can put in work. But streaks like the Rolling Thunder or the Cerberus, I don't really get too excited about that. Now, one more thing about these streaks. Who is in love with the RXD car? Who in y'all development team absolutely loves RXD cars or AHD cars, hover car, whatever? Who likes those things? I have not met a single person in my entire life playing Call of Duty that someone was like, oh yay, I got an RXD car. I've never heard that in my life. When I pick those up in a care package, I either give them to one of my friends who's playing with me, or I don't pick up the bitch because I don't want it. And one more thing, the dart, yeah, that dart is complete garbage. I mean, I did get a few good kills with it. Like, I remember I got like a triple feed with it one time because you could shoot 2 rockets and then just ran into somebody. But Vonahar, make it to where you have like an option to choose an AI controlled dart or manually controlled, like the same thing with the Talon or the Cerberus. Like, make it either manually controlled or have it to where you could just throw it up in the air and let the AI take control. That would be awesome. I would run the dart if they actually did that to the dart. But another thing that's been really annoying me lately is this lobby-based matchmaking. I mean, the thing with matchmaking is that it should only be in arena. Arena should be skill-based matchmaking. I completely agree with that. But in public, now I know it's not skill-based matchmaking. It's lobby-based matchmaking. It's pretty much, the matchmaking doesn't take place when you're finding a lobby. It takes place when they're matching up the teams. Like, lower KD players go with good KD players. It's trying to make the lobbies even so people aren't feeling too bad about themselves that they're just a casual player. But to be honest, it kind of fails, especially for players that get high scores. I mean, I do get high scores, and I've been noticing a lot in my games to where I would be going absolutely ham, like I'd be going like 30-0 or something, and all of a sudden I would lose the game. And I'm just looking around like, what the hell's going on? How did I lose the game if I went flawless? It turns out the lobby-based matchmaking paired me up with noobs. Yeah. And the other team actually had like average players. Now, Vaughn, doesn't that seem a little bit unfair? Actually, let me rephrase that. It's extremely unfair. And I will be uploading this gameplay in the future, guys. If I go 30-0 in a team deathmatch and I still lose, that is extremely unfair, Vaughn. I mean, don't you think? I mean, in my all speculation, I mean, skill-based matchmaking and lobby-based matchmaking, I do respect Sledgehammer and I do respect Treyarch for trying to put this in Call of Duty, but unfortunately, it fails. And it always will fail, no matter what COD it is, no matter how special the COD is or anything like that. Skill-based matchmaking does not belong in Call of Duty. No form of it whatsoever. Lobby-based matchmaking, no. Skill-based matchmaking, no. Connection-based matchmaking, yes! That's the way Call of Duty should be, Treyarch. That's the way it should be. Connection-based matchmaking. That would make the game so much more fun. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, like, what about players that just play just casually? I'm a casual player, but I still do pretty beast sometimes. But they're talking about casual players that aren't that good at the game, that want to be better at the game. To be honest, guys, that's how you learn. Guys, for all y'all people out there that y'all are not that good at COD yet, or y'all just got into the COD circuit or whatever you want to call it, and y'all aren't that good yet, and y'all are complaining that y'all can't get streaks, or you can't go on high scores, or anything like that, skill-based matchmaking is not the answer. To be honest, that is how you learn. That's how I learned. Back in World at War and COD 4, when I first started playing Call of Duty, I sucked. I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all guys. I was running noob tubes, claymores, I was running LMGs, sniper rifles. I was running everything because I sucked. I didn't know what I was doing. It's a new game. Now, over a course of time, well, actually, back when I was in COD 4 and World at War, I got owned. Oh, hell yeah, I remember going 0-20. I remember going triple negative. I'll be honest with you guys, I sucked back in the day. But today, I'm actually not that bad. Like, today's gameplay is a 44-8. It's not that bad of a gameplay, but it's not an amazing gameplay. And to be honest, you don't really need amazing gameplay to get on YouTube. But yeah, guys, skill-based matchmaking is not the answer, guys. It really isn't. It's a learning experience. That's how noobs learn to get better. That's how I learned to get better. That's how a lot of OG COD players learned. It's because they got owned. They learned from their mistakes. They've learned what guns to use. They learned how to aim. They learned the spawns. And now they're good. Like, numerous YouTubers used to suck. You think YouTubers were always good at Call of Duty? Hell no. They had to have sucked at one point. Now, that about wraps up today's video, guys. If y'all liked the video, don't forget to smack that like button. And don't forget to subscribe for future videos. It's the Jagger. I'm signing off. See you around.